Hello, welcome to YHELPtalk with Sarah. Today we are here with Janine Horne, owner of Zenwell Studio, discussing self-care. Hi, Janine.
Hi, how are you? Good morning.
I'm good. How are you?
Doing wonderful, thank you.
So, tell us a little bit about yourself and your business.
Absolutely. So, again, my name is Janine Horne. I am a registered nurse and I own Zenwell Studio, which is a holistic health and wellness center located in White Plains, Maryland, which is in Charles County. Our business is focused around providing essential tools and healing for the mind, body, and soul. We provide a number of different services. We are a one-stop shop health and wellness center. We are inclusive and welcoming to all. I provide health and wellness coaching for different chronic disease management, mental health, and for spiritual well-being. Also, IV hydration, vitamin injections. I do some skincare and then mindfulness. So we practice, I'm a Reiki practitioner. So I do Reiki energy healing, guided meditation and sound healing. And then I also provide fitness with yoga, Pilates, and boot camp training. So we provide a number of different services. The business has been in existence for about 2 years now. But overall, I've been a registered nurse for over 10 years. Nursing is a second career for me. I've always had entrepreneurial spirit and started off as working as a consultant in New York. So I'm originally from New York City and then moved to this area several years ago. So my background in nursing, I work with primarily underserved, homeless, high risk, and vulnerable populations. My background is in community, public health, and also clinical research. So joining all of those, the clinical background, and also infusing some of the mindfulness to really give people an understanding of how to work on your mental health, your physical health, and your spiritual well-being in a way that is helpful and effective, in a way that we can all grow and learn and kind of get through some of these traumas and challenges that we've been experiencing.
So, what made you choose this field?
Well, I mean, essentially with my nursing background, working in high risk and vulnerable populations, there's a lot of trauma and a lot of different issues that look to other things like such as substances and alcohol and smoking and things that are not healthy. So if you don't know what's available or don't know how to self-regulate, then, there could be issues and challenges that occur to be able to feel better about yourself.
So how can self-care impact your everyday life?
I think self-care can impact your everyday life in a way that you're waking up with a purpose. You're waking up, normalizing waking up in a good, healthy mood. Normalize, not letting others have power or control over you. You are in control over your own emotions and your own, the way that you feel and think about yourself. It's not a reflection on anyone else. No one else should have that power over you. In your day-to-day life, it helps you to, you can have a very bad day, but it's your perspective. It's changing your perspective. The world around you could be crashing, but as long as you're feeling good about yourself, it's your perspective. And just the way that you're thinking can turn a moment that was not really, that challenging into something that, we created a larger or bigger problem because of the way that we responded or the way that we reacted to our situation. And so in the everyday life, I really just think that it's building those or adding those tools to your toolbox in order for you to cope better. And that way, moving forward, your day can be amazing if you want it to be.
So, do you have any activities that teens can do to improve their self-care?
Activities, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a yoga instructor, so yoga is the one that I love to do with teens. I think that teens connect with it. I think that it's a perfect way to move. Trauma stays trapped in the body if you're not moving it. And so we have to do things to get some of that energy out. And physical activity is the best way to get some of that energy out, especially if you're feeling angry or frustrated, going for a run or a walk or just even like quick mindfulness of breathing. That helps as well. So I always, a proponent of movement.
And do you think that self-care can improve your work-life balance? And is there any advice you would like to give teens?
I definitely would say that these are the times where you're really coming into your own and figuring out who you are and identifying who you are as opposed to who you are to your friends and to your family, to your teachers and your peers. This is the moment here where really understanding and having a good sense of self is important, because in that way, you're not easily swayed or persuaded. Having a really strong sense of maintaining boundaries or setting boundaries is really important for your mental health. Teaching people how to treat you, learning to say no to things that you may not feel comfortable with, and really using your voice. So speaking up for yourself, not walking on eggshells, not minimizing your voice, really, really advocating for yourself as well.
So how can anyone follow or support your business?
Absolutely. So you can find me on all social media platforms at Zenwell Studio. Visit our website, zenwellstudio.com, or you can give me a call, 301-848-3791.
Thank you for watching. Please go to yhelpnow.com and follow at yhelpnow for mental health and life skill resources.
Thank you for having me.